President Biden's controversial trip to Saudi Arabia.
This morning, the president meeting one-on-one with leaders from Iraq, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates before attending the Gulf Cooperation Council summit as he pushes for an increase in oil production.
But the president is facing criticism at home over his meeting with the Saudi Crown Prince and that fist bump greeting. ABC senior White House correspondent Mary Bruce is there in Saudi Arabia with the latest. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Eva. Yeah, the president this morning is defending this controversial trip. Look, he knew that he was going to face harsh criticism and blowback, but this was a risk the president was willing to take. The White House now arguing this trip was worth it, in part to try and give Americans some relief at the pump. The president's critics, though, strongly disagree.
President Biden this morning meeting with Middle Eastern leaders in Saudi Arabia. But it is this meeting and this photo with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman that is sparking outrage back home. It's the image the Saudis had hoped for and the White House had hoped to avoid. As a candidate, Biden pledged to make Saudi Arabia a pariah for the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Now, a warm welcome from the de facto leader who the U.S. concluded ordered the brutal murder, an image the Saudis eagerly released. The two met for almost 2 hours, but did not take questions.
Jamal Khashoggi, will you apologize to his family, sir?
President Biden, is Saudi Arabia still a pariah? President Biden.
The Crown Prince just smiling. Biden says he did raise Khashoggi's murder at the very top of their meeting.
I said very straightforwardly, for an American president to be silent on an issue of human rights, is this inconsistent with who we are and who I am?
The Crown Prince's response?
He basically said that he was not personally responsible for it. I indicated I thought he was.
The Saudis strongly deny the Crown Prince was involved.
And everybody ended up throwing charges at the kingdom and at our leadership that are totally baseless.
But the condemnation was swift. Khashoggi's employer, the Washington Post, calling the fist bump shameful.
You're coming under a lot of fire for your fist bump with the Crown Prince. Why?
Khashoggi's fiancé tweeting that the blood of MBS's next victim is on your hands.
I'm sorry she feels that way. I was straightforward back then. I was straightforward today.
The president defended the trip, arguing it was important for regional security and to try and lower gas prices back home.
And I'm doing all I can to increase the supply for the United States of America, which I expect to happen.
Now, the president says Americans will start to feel some of that relief at the pump in the coming weeks. The White House this morning is also touting other gains made here, including an announcement by the Saudis to open its airspace to Israeli flights. The president calling that a big step towards normalizing relations. Whit?
All right, Mary Bruce, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.